You know, sometimes I forget that this is a repeating pattern that, you know what? I'm working too hard. I I did this whole thing already, so the shape is already built. I don't know why I'm building it again right here. So what I'm going to do is get rid of these. Because if I delete that, I'm going to delete that, delete this, delete that, delete this, delete this. And what I'm going to do is actually just select this one, this one, this one, and this one, and copy it. Control C. Then I'm going to go Edit, Paste in Place, and then I'm going to hold the Shift right arrow, and move it to the right. And now I have a full. Let me see. I'm using the arrow keys. I want to make it look. I think that's centered. There you go. So now I have a complete shape. You see that? So all I need to do is select this, 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 and this. Copy it, Control C, and then paste it, Control V. But this time I'm going to move it down here like this. Try to center it like that. Okay. Then I'm going to copy it again because I want to copy it in this state. Let me just move it to the right a little bit. Right there. No, it doesn't look right. Yeah, what the? It's like right there. I guess that's fine. Okay, I'm going to copy it. Edit, copy. And I'm going to do paste in place, edit, paste in place, and then hold the Shift and move the white arrow. No, the up arrow, not white arrow. The up arrow, and move it in place right there. And there. Now, now we can't delete this one because it's showing inside. It's showing inside the little box here that we made. But this one is not inside the box. I can delete that. I can delete this, delete this, delete this. This one is inside. This one is outside of the box. Can delete those. Okay. And, you know, so that the pattern is not so boring, I'm going to select this one on the left and this one on the right is the same object. And this one on the top and this one at the bottom as a different object. So I'm going to give the one on the top and the bottom a different color. So I'm going to go to color here. Let's see. Where is it? What the object, fill, and stroke. Okay. And what I'm going to do, you can make it lighter or darker. That's what I recommend. So make it a little lighter. Let's see. Make it a little lighter like that. And then make sure you pick that same color over again. So then you select this one with holding the Shift. Click on the color picker, and now it's the same color. Now I'm going to select this one, 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 and this one, and select the color picker and select this color. There. So now these two are separate. Now I'm going to select I'm going to give it a background. So I'm going to select a rectangle, and I'm going to make it about the size of our box. Maybe we should have made the box first. No, we can't. Now we couldn't see anything. And I'm going to send it to the back object, lower to the bottom. But then we got to give it a different color. So let's see. How about yellow? Light yellow? But light yellow. Like that. And there's our pattern. There's the repeating pattern. Now we're going to make this pattern a pattern. So what we're going to do now is let's go to the layers and hide the guide. Just click on the eyeball on the guide and it'll disappear. But now we need to crop out this other stuff that's outside the box. So what I'm going to do is select the rectangle, which is this one. I select the rectangle which we added for the background. I'm going to copy it and make it into another copy it. Edit, copy the rectangle. I'm going to go edit, paste in place, and I'm going to give it a different color. I'm going to make it red. Okay, just so I can see it. I'm going to bring it all the way to the top. Object, raise to the top. I'm just double check to see if that's. I have one rectangle in the bottom, and that's the color. And I have another rectangle on the top, which is going to be the clipping mask. So now I'm going to select, because I'm going to cut all these things off. So I'm going to select the whole thing, select the entire thing, everything. And I'm going to go to I'm going to go to Object and go to Clip, Set Clip. And there. The red, just cut out everything on the back. There it is. So now if I select, oops, I should select the entire thing. Select the, okay. I should select the entire thing. Maybe I should group it. Okay, let me group it. Group it. And now I'm going to assign this into patterns. And let me see. Object, pattern, object to pattern. Object, pattern, object to pattern. And now, okay, so now let's go to the brush, to the colors, the fill and stroke. And you notice that it under the pattern, this thing here, pattern, it already gave it a name. This is our pattern. I think it's the same name. Yeah, it says rectangle 24644 on my layer, and if I go on my brushes, pattern 2461. Oh, I wonder if that's the right pattern. Well, there's only one way to find out. What we're going to do is I'm going to zoom out. Command. No, I have Command plus, but if you don't have it set up as spacebar. Spacebar plus. I'm going to get rid of these, hide these. I'm going to just move these guides all the way. I don't need them anymore. I'm going to move them up to the ruler. Let's put them back inside the ruler, right there. And let's see if this pattern works. So I'm going to grab a rectangle, draw a big rectangle. All right. And then I'm going to apply a pattern. Ooh, look at that. It worked. And it's got the zoom in. Ooh, I am off. Look at this. It didn't line up. On this part, that's the part that it did not line up. I need to go on the top pattern. Either I need to go move this part down, or move this one up. So okay, that's not good. So that didn't work. What else didn't work? If I'm looking at the pattern, it doesn't seem like the left and right matches here. That's not good either. I guess I have to make that idea didn't work. So I got to fix that too. Okay, let's go back and fix it. Okay, that's what I'm going to do now is delete this. I'm going to delete that and go back and fix this. Let's go zoom in. We might have to make another pattern. So I know the problem was that this actually has to be identical. These two halves are not identical. I got to make that identical, and I got to move this up. So I'm going to select this and ungroup it. Wait a minute, how come it's not ungrouping? Okay, we're going to release the clipping mask. So what we're going to do is select this object and then go to Object, Clip, Release Clip. Let me do it again. It didn't seem to work. Object, Clip, Release Clip, and it's not doing it. You know what? I think it's a pattern, not an image. So I need to go to Object, Pattern, Pattern to Object. That did it. Okay. And do I need to release the clipping mask or not? Maybe I can just move. Can I select these objects? Yeah, I need to release. Now let's try releasing the clipping mask. Clip, release clip. Doesn't seem to be working. Okay, this is where it actually helps to label your rectangles. So this rectangle is the green rectangle, and I think this is the clipping mask. Is that right? So you click on the clipping mask, the rectangle, and you go to Object, Clip, Release Clip, and that, I think that did it. Well, maybe it didn't do it. I'm going to delete that, and I'm just going to see if I can, if I can move. You know what? Just grab, just use the arrow keys here to select these. Probably. Oh, okay. This one is the. I'm going to select them this way. There, and I'm going to move them up. But you know what? I can probably use a guide here and show me. Line up this. This is what the top has to match the bottom. So if I line up this line up here with where it meets, right there on the bottom. If I can zoom in, let's zoom in some more, and line this up right there. All I have to do is line up this pattern. Where is it? With the top. So all I need to do is move this up. So I'm going to use the arrow keys. Oh, it's going outside of the clipping mask. Okay. Undo. Okay, I'm going to select this with the scissors that has the scissors. It must be the clipping mask. And I'm going to go Object, Clip, Release Clip. And now look what it did. It actually gave me a bunch of rectangles, which I'm going to delete. Oh my goodness. There must be an easier way to do this. Okay. Now let's do it. Let's see what it is. Hopefully it won't. Maybe the last one I had to turn green or something. There it is. All right. So I'm going to move that the guide there, and I'm going to line it up because I need this needs to line up. Oh yeah, and I forgot to make the other leaf too. Okay, I have 2 minutes to do this. Let's see if I can do it in 2 minutes. Okay, there it is, and I'm going to go up to the top. Where is it? There it is. And oh, I forgot to select the leaves. This shows the top is this one, this one, this one, and this one. And move it down with the move tool. There. I think it lines up. Okay, great. Now this has to be symmetrical. So the only way to make